It's beautiful, but it's baking heat. Welcome to Kansas. This is Today on Tour. Well, we're just yards away from the team hotel over there, as you can see. It's now 3 in the afternoon, around 35 degrees, and those soaring temperatures are something the players are going to have to get used to over the next 3 days. Well, this is the Sporting Kansas Arena where City will really kickstart their US tour. The players are about to arrive for tonight's open training session, but before they do, I'm going to take you on a quick look around. Well, this is the away changing room where the guys are going to be in about half an hour. We've come through, I think the lads are still putting a few bits and bobs of the kit out, as you can see. Got Willie's gloves down there, all right, Brandon. All the training kits are laid out for tonight's training session, and the boots as well. These are Stefan's boots. Likes to be seen, does Stefan. And over here, we've got Tom, just finishing up mixing the last of the drinks. Plenty of ice in there. I think it's fair to say the guys are going to need to stay hydrated with the heat that we're having this evening. Manuel and Alex's nameplates have been laid out ahead of the press conference. As you can see, local media just behind us there setting up, and we're going to have a quick chat with Steve Brizendine from the MLS Soccer website about how big this game is going to be tomorrow.
Oh, it's a big game. Obviously, you have two champions going at each other. They're billing it as the Champions Shield game. Got a passionate local fan base who really get excited about these international friendlies, and they've got a marquee opponent.
And we perhaps don't know that much about the MLS over in the UK. What can we expect from the team tomorrow night?
I think you'll see a lot of different players because they are in the middle of their league season, so you won't see maybe quite as much of the MLS style game, the challenges and then the pace and the physicality, just because there's a league match on Saturday, and those are the points that matter.
For Alex, I think this is the third time you guys have been to the States for various tours. You played different MLS teams. How have you seen the growth of MLS over the last couple of years?
Yeah, we are here third time, and I have to say that your team did, I think, very good World Cup with a lot of players from MLS. So we know that soccer here in America is growing quickly. So we expect tomorrow very tough game. Like boss said, we are in different moments, but we represent the champions of England, so we have to do our best job tomorrow.
And the players have just come out onto the pitch. As you can see, they've got a bit of a treat for the fans tonight. Scott, how's it been going so far in America?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been so hot. Everyone's settling down to the heat, but it's been great.
How have you been coping with that heat?
I think everyone's been struggling a little bit, but it's also nice to obviously come out here and play in the sun. And it's a little bit sort of better than Manchester. I'm sure it'll be raining back there.
And off the back of the tour in Scotland, you scored a goal against Hearts. That must have been a good feeling.
Yeah, it was a great feeling. It's always nice to get the 90 minutes as well. I haven't played a full 90 in a long time. Obviously being on loan to West Brom last season and getting injured and so on. So hopefully this season will be much better than last, and hopefully I can score a few more goals and play more game time.
Well, it may be a whistle-stop tour here in Kansas, but the whole club are working hard to spread the city word. As well as the players making appearances over the next few days, we're also taking our trophies from last season out across Kansas. It's the first chance for our American fans to see them up close and personal, along with the MLS Cup won by Sporting Kansas, who will play tomorrow night. James, tell me what we can expect from your team tomorrow night.
Hopefully we'll have a strong showing. We just re-signed Matt Beasler and Graham Zusi, so they'll be in full force, and we'll see what we can do. I've been a City fan since I was born. My family actually has some friends that live in Chester, and they've got us into City since like '97 or something like that. Yeah.
I would play the FIFA soccer games, the FIFA 14, FIFA 13, stuff like that, and I would always play as Manchester City, and I just fell in love with the whole thing, and then I started watching the games.
And finally, I'm not the only presenter out here in the US. Legendary kitman Les Chappie Chapman is out here with us. Keep your eyes peeled on our YouTube channel for his alternative guide to the tour. We'll see you in New York.
You see, if that was in Oldham, there'd be about 30 people riding on the back of that every Friday night.